would like to start off to say thank you for making this, of course, the 199th video on my second channel so far, and it's a cool way to start off 2008.
Cool. Yep, definitely a real good turnoff. So about this show, it's basically being based off by the comics, like the style and the way the music is basically how it was in like the 1950s. The way they talk, the way their hairstyle is, how they dress. But it's a really good idea for them to do. It's a really interesting side to see of Batman, because usually it's like it's a darker tone, but this is a smart idea for them to do.
From your side, Blitz?
My side, to be honest, okay, so I've seen the show a little bit, but not that much. All I could just really appreciate is like the art style.
Of course. And we got introduced to a lot of characters we've never heard of course, because we never...
Yeah, here and there, of course, get introduced to some of the characters from other media, but of course,
yeah, it was the art design, like the pack of characters he had, and like the storyline of it. It's like continuing the episode, and having some humor to it.
Yeah.
And as for me, I guess this is the start of... I mean, what else is there? Since The Dark Knight came out the same year, I guess this is how I kind of got much more information about Batman as a whole, and how I eventually got to, well, like him even more.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, wait, no, you go, like...
Well, you said the whole information about Batman in particular, right?
Well, you know, I mean, like, getting to know much more about him, because I was so used to Spider-Man being my most favorite superhero of all time. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay, for me, how I got bullied, like, you know, knowing from Batman's, of course, the comics and the animated show, and eventually the live-action show with Adam West.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I mean, before we even started this, I was, studying episodes to get a better feel, and I was like, hey, this is even better than I thought, because I'm now on season 1 of, episode 23 of season 1.
Oh, cool.
It's going great so far.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Where I was gonna go with this is that, yes, the big characters, the designs and everything. It was just like how it went, the story, basically.
Whoa,
Yeah.
if I mean like Batman teaming up with various heroes to take down bad guys, and yeah, is that what you mean? And yeah, it's a good concept. Oh.
So, what was going with the story? So, like, Breaking with Boulder was such a great show that they eventually made a movie with it with Scooby-Doo.
Yes, it did, and it took a few years because the movie came out in 2018.
Yes. And I gotta say, our crossover with Scooby-Doo Batman, they did that in the past, but doing it again with this kind of version, it was, like, really awesome.
Well, I'll say.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Like, you ever see the crossover what they did with, like, you know, the 60s Batman?
Yes, I did, and I used to have it on VHS. It was like Scooby-Doo, Robin and the gang, and then Joker and Penguin.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, yeah, other than that, that's my whole opinion.
Great.
So I guess we're just the episodes then.
Okay, I don't remember a lot about the episodes or the episode titles, even though I've seen every episode on HBO Max, but I remember this one particular where it's Batman, Blue Beetle, and Huntress, and they're going to someone, I think it was Babyface, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. And they got tied up, and they're about to be covered in sand, and then Batman asked Huntress to reach around with her arrow, but she was touching something about Batman, and he's like, Huntress.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Another dirty joke. Remember that song, Huntress, Catwoman, and what was it, Black Canary, talking about Aquaman's fish?
What do you mean?
When they were singing, remember?
Yeah, but what do you mean about that? About the fish?
They were making fun of Aquaman's fish. Hello. Pee pee.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are like censoring about it and stuff. I remember, or like some censoring about it, I didn't remember, but yeah, it was pretty good. And in that episode, Batman was like posting as somebody else, and eventually he forgot his identity. So they had to like make him remember who he was and stuff. And a really good one, the Music Meister episode.
Yeah.
Ah, man. The actor that sang as him, boy, oh boy. And Music Meister was like the best villain ever. Well, of course, before there was Music Meister, and just like 2001, there's Music Maestro. Oh, no, Music Meister. I mean, it's kind of like him, but they changed it to Meister. I don't know why, but... And he had like a live action appearance in Flash and Supergirl, I believe. And then he made a cameo appearance in Batman Scooby-Doo movie, and making a Lego appearance in Lego DC Villains, I think.
And wait, what was it that you said about like the Justice League version?
Mystic Master. Because in that episode, they went to a parallel universe where it's like comic book versions of different superheroes, like Green Guardian, Green Lantern, Streak, Flash, etc.
Well, thank you for spoiling it. I just wanted like answers because was good to know though.
Yeah. One of the saddest episodes, where Batman had to recruit the members of the Doom Patrol, and there's some of this one bad guy, I forgot who he was, and then the island they're on was ready to explode, and they all died.
I don't know what you call it. I mean, there were some episodes with bat mites. Like, what were like a few of them?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, there's his first appearance where like he describes himself as Batman's #1 fan. Like I just saw that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the one where they accidentally gave Joker his powers, and Joker became the Joker King. And his last appearance was, of course, the finale itself, which he's the one who got the show canceled.
Damn. But I did like that finale where it showed all the characters that appeared in every episode.
Even though some of them died, they still showed them anyway.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good standoff.
You ever seen the episode where it showed the Joker's origin as Red Hood?
Yes, I have, and it's where Batman went to an alternate universe where the good guys are bad guys and the bad guys are good guys.
As for me, my first ever episode of it was Batman and Wildcat teaming up.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good episode. That's how I got introduced to Wildcat and the actor that played him.
You sure it wasn't from Toy Story that you didn't get introduced to?
Well, that and Toy Story.
That and Toy Story, so Toy Story twice.
Oh, pretty cool, pretty cool. What else can I do?
There's also where Red Tornado built him his own son, and then he got to develop consciousness and like turn evil.
Yeah, that was a sad one, but I still liked it nevertheless.
Cool. Let's see.
You remember the episode with Tin, Mercury, Platinum, Lead, and Iron, and Gold?
Yeah. And then, like, we found out that the professor's old friends turned into villains, basically based on gases.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Like
Yeah, there's also, let's see.
Another one I remember from back in. Go ahead.
Where Batman got infected by a virus by Camo, and Adam and Aquaman had to go inside his body to cure him.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
Same here.
Man, that made me feel bad for him as a kid.
But going inside the body kind of reminds me of this Magic School Bus.
There it goes again.
Yep.
Wait. What do you call it? It also reminds me of Jimmy Neutron when they went inside Paul's body.
Yeah, the title's the same, almost similar like.
And that's where Gene was like making a movie called "I'll Be Back." Here's Johnny. There's also one where I found out that the species of blue beetle are actually an evil race, and they are sworn enemies to the Green Lantern Corps.
Like, yeah, of course there's two versions of Blue Beetles. Which one do you prefer?
Well, of
Jaime.
course, Jaime's version, because that's how I got used to him, and of course his suit is cooler.
Hey, look, if you have something to say, like say it before like someone takes over. Remember?
No, go ahead.
There's also one where Aquaman, Batman, and Green Arrow sidekicks, or like fed up being told what to do and stuff, and then later on, Robin became Nightwing.
What do you call it? You ever seen the episode of Catman?
Yeah, I did.
It's been a while.
Weird. That's, yeah, first hearing Catman from the Fair Odd Parents and then seeing him in the Brave and the Bold and then having the same design.
Yes, it threw me off.
Well, here's the thing, though. What the Fairy Odd Parents was going for is like having Catman based off the one knockoff on the comics, and then like actually having Adam West voice him. It's just even more bizarre.
It was supposed to like reference Batman because, of course, yeah, that's supposed to be the joke.
Yeah. And speaking of Adam West, he actually voiced a character in the show named Proto.
And also in Batman the Animated Series, I believe that he was, what was it?
Wait. Didn't Adam West also voice Thomas Wayne?
Did he? Let me double check. Where is it?
Because I remember this flashback of Batman meeting his parents. When, like,
Yeah, because it was Spectre that like told him like who's responsible for killing him, and he brought him back at a time to see like his parents and stuff, and it's like sworn revenge. And yeah, there's also a character that was voiced by Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's no, wait, that was Justice League.
See.
Where is it? There's a lot of characters to go through. Let's see. Something.
Alright, going here. And... Yep, I was right.
It is Adam West.
Actually, he had three voices in Brave and the Bold.
What, Thomas Wayne?
Yeah.
Oh, who were the others?
Okay, Corey Burton and Greg Ellis.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's go back. Alright, yeah, first, is it on?
Well, yeah, it's been on.
Okay. You know any episodes with Black Adam?
I haven't got there yet, but continue. Hello.
What?
What? No, I was just asking if you know any episodes, Kristen.
Well, it's been a while, but I do know one with Shazam and stuff. Like, of course, he has his own adopted family. Of course, Master Mind is the main villain, he went to their heads and started like making them like fight each other and stuff, and that's where Batman came a baby.
I see.
Yeah.
But with Black Adam, do you prefer him with an accent or no accent?
None.
Both American and with an accent.
What do you call it? What else was there?
There was a Batman and Joker team up after the alternate dimension episode.
Oh,
Right. And there was, let's see.
you remember that one episode? What was the first appearance of Buana Beast and Vixen?
Right, yeah, and they had a thing together.
Yep. It's funny how they appeared
What, I'm sorry?
No, it's funny how they appeared in Teen Titans Blood, but they didn't explain their relationship in that one.
Yeah, that's just a whole nother scenario. But it's sad because, like, during the arc of Starro, Boo Wannabeast died.
Hey, Christian, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Do you want to Buana some pants? Yeah, that's the only thing. Oh, go ahead.
And it looked like they were about to recruit him, but of course, he had to switch. Silky was something else, and then Vixen was about to get on Team 2, but of course, she ate worms. There's also the battle between Plastic Man and Kite Man.
Oh, how did that go?
It was pretty good, and finding out that, well, in one episode that Plastic Man was actually like one of the henchmen of Kite Man, and then Batman through his murdering at him, he fell into a vast full of molten plastic, and that's where he became Plastic Man.
So where did we left off? Well, if you can't remember, I'll bring one up. So you remember the episode that was dedicated to Superman and Lois Lane, and we call it Jane Olsen?
Oh yeah, because Lex Luthor like had a special ring to like make which Superman's personality, it became all mean and stuff, and yeah, that turned out badly.
And do you remember the episode Deadshot appeared in?
I'm sorry?
Deadshot.
Not really.
Well, that's alright. Let's see here. Any episodes of Captain Boomerang?
No, I forgot he was in this one.
Mirror Master?
No, but there's one where I show the origin of Firestorm, of how he came to be. And this version, it's not like a young boy and scientist, it's like a football coach.
Oh, I see. But yeah, that's about me for episodes.
Me too.
All right then. I'm still watching one of them as we speak and continue to do this. And you see, episode 24, The Fate of Equinox.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, let's just move on.
I like how you did there.
All right. So yes, we get to the genius behind Batman.
Yes, Diedrich
Bader.
Sorry.
So, how I first got introduced to Diedrich was through the Secret Saturdays and Vincent and Alien Force, and for live action, it was the Drew Carey show.
It was Alien Force, Saturdays, and this.
Apparently this.
Alright. But yeah, with Diedrich's portrayal for Batman, it's really awesome, and the fact that he got to portray him again in the Harley Quinn series.
Oh yeah, that is a big turnaround. And the fact that he made him curse.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh.
Well, yeah, particularly with this portrayal, yeah, just making him like sounding close to like Kevin Conroy.
I'd say yes. He like this is a role that he was like born for. This is a heavy burden for such a Thomas Honor role to carry.
I wonder why it's not bringing Harley Quinn back anytime soon. Because last time I saw it, it was like Valentine's Day, so I don't know what's the deal.
But yeah, I gotta say, for Diedrich's portrayal for Batman, I give it an Infinity. He did perfect.
Same as you.
Yeah, and last time he voiced him is the new game Justice League Cause of Chaos.
Yes, and other than Batman, he also voiced Killer Walk.
Right, which I forgot until I found him in the game.
And Solomon Grundy.
Yes.
Oh, right.
And Owlman.
Yes, Jinx.
Right.
But yeah, Diedrich throughout the show proved a lot, especially voicing just more than one character.
Yes.
So overall, for Diedrich's work, Infinity.
I already said mine, but sure, yeah, I'll take your word for it again.
And the fact about Batman's personality, you know how those different lines he said, like, I'm gonna take you down and stuff, like, I don't know how you would else to explain it. It's like how you would say in 1950s.
Speaking of that, we get to Jeff Bennett, the voice of Joker.
Oh yeah. Out of all the Jokers besides Mark Hamill and stuff, he did honestly pretty good.
Yeah. You know, just reflecting back in the 50s, you know, his design, everything in the voice, it was pretty cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. And especially that, just the singing, especially when he did the singing voice for Batman.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was also Shazam as well.
Yes. He also played Scooby-Doo's version of Penguin.
Yes.
And he also played Joker Mites. What was that about?
What was that about?
Like Joker Mite, like Bat Mites. I didn't even know there was a Joker Mite.
Well, I think that only happened because, what do you call it?
I can't
Because of the
remember.
powers he had of Batmite. Yeah.
Okay. And let's see, of course, going back to the backstory, of course, Red Hood. But yeah, you can't just question Jeff Bennett. He's like one of the gods.
Well, of course. It's like one of my top favorite voice actors, and the ones that can sing really good. Like, name one besides Joker where he can sing really good.
In Pang of Madagascar, he always sang as Kowalski.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was called The Graveyard, right. Basically, him and John DiMaggio were singing as Kowalski and Rico, and it was perfect.
Oh, wow. And I have one in the episode Shark Store where he's saying as Floppy Pants. That never gets old.
I was about to bring that one up. Wow.
Does it technically count? Fresh, remember what Regular Shop said about the Death Sandwich?
Oh yeah, of course that counts.
Yeah, when he was like singing the Death Sandwich. Yo, I just like when he does high-pitched voices.
Yes.
Yeah, he could go all out.
Mm-hmm. But from Mr. Jeffrey, I give him Infinity.
Infinity.
We all knew this was coming, of course, Infinity.
Alright, next up we got James Arnold Taylor.
Yep, as several others, like, well, of course, we did talk about this in Bliss's James Arnold Taylor birthday stream.
Yeah, if I say this, like, people are not gonna know.
Like, okay, but we can explain again with the characters again. So basically, like the main ones, like yes, the first one would have to be Green Arrow. I liked his portrayal, like with the voice going all Textro fits. It was really good.
I agree.
Yep. And finding out that Speedy, aka Red Arrow, was his sidekick.
Yep. And Christian, bring up the character you don't like from James.
Yeah, Guy Gardner. He has an egotistic personality. It's like, you want a piece of me, Joe Guy? I'll get you place to the ground. Kind of like that. And, yeah, that's basically it. But, and while I was playing Battle the game, ever since, like, he actually screwed up because of his, anger issues, he, like, made, Monko escape because they're about to bring him in prison, and he accidentally made Starro escape, and then like he was like blaming himself. He was actually being more serious stuff. So yeah, but overall, like I have mixed feelings, but I still think he's a pretty big dick. So for him, 2.
Same here. You know, what can you do? But overall, with James, again, you can't question him, especially when he did that video about oppression. So yeah, again, Infinity.
Right.
All right, then we get to Mr. John DiMaggio.
Outrageous! He plays the Evermore Aquaman.
Yes, I like this version of Aquaman because of how majestic the voice is.
Yep. How would you describe his personality?
Come on, hammy, bombastic, always ready for adventures, always willing to tell stories about how great he is. Come on.
Yeah, like he always tells his stories. Like there's so many to name, but there are so many. And there's also this one that only like focus on him, his wife, and his son. Try to do a vacation, but at the same time, Aquaman actually wants to do like you know, different other things, and yeah. But he still had fun, and his family even like joined in the fun.
But yes, for Aquaman, just everything about him, Infinity.
No surprise there.
Yes.
Yes.
And in the finale, Batman changed his voice to the guy that was in Married with Children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Alright, next one is Gorilla Grodd for John.
Yep. One of the ones how I got used to Gorilla Grodd. Like, out of all the Gorilla Grodd, which one's your favorite?
This one.
Yeah, John.
No, wait. Injustice for me. Injustice 2.
Oh, yeah. I also like Justice League / Justice League Unlimited's version with Powers Booth.
And Ublitz?
And Kevin Michael Richardson's version in the Lego movies.
Yes, fair enough. I also like David Sobolow's version from the Flash series.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, he's like one of the like smartest villains, depending on like which version it is. Like you can like have it at all times powers and mind controls, but sometimes you don't. Like in just like Unlimited stuff, he didn't have it on. Well, he did, but it's with his brain, but only for a short while. But yeah, John's portrayal as Gorilla Grodd was pretty incredible. Especially in the Music Monster episode where, because John played 2 characters, Aquaman and Gorilla Grodd, and the fact that they're sitting together is pretty awesome. And the fact that Music Monster made him and Aquaman guess with each other is like, I mean, come on, John DiMaggio and DiMaggio.
Yeah. But yeah, for his version, yeah, Infinity.
Yep, same here.
And the next one has to be Mr. Freeze. If you remember, like, the episode he appeared in. Well, for me, before getting introduced to his Mr. Freeze in this the show, I first got introduced to his Mr. Freeze in Batman vs. Superman.
Me too.
But, yeah, just like, I have it back from the show. It did really good.
No,
go ahead.
I mean, like even though I don't remember the episode, I do remember the clip, seeing a clip of him, and I was like, oh, okay, different kind of suit. That's all right. I'm gonna prefer to much more awesomer looking suits, but this one is fine.
I give him a 10 out of 10.
Agreed.
I don't remember what he looks like, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, it almost kind of looks like from the '60s. That's what it looks like to me.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? He's like in the, what is it called? He's like in an underwater suit, kind of. Like the Cyclops of SpongeBob. That kind of what it reminds me of a little bit.
He is.
Okay.
Remember the faceless hunter?
Oh man, I hated that dude because he killed Red Tornado.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because oh yeah, now I see how you mean. I totally forgot that he looked like that. Anyway, so yeah, in the Star arc, he's the one like in charge, like mind controlling different superheroes to be under Star's control, and some of them won't be under his control because they're like robotic and stuff, and so that's why he killed Red Tornado.
And what would your score be for him?
For Mr. Freeze, 9 out of 10.
I was also talking about the faceless hunter.
Oh, Faceless, 2.
Okay, makes sense. Another character, Black Mask. Anything about him?
Yes. This is one of the ones I got introduced to him, but the way he talks is like, the way he moves like that, kind of like with Solomon Grundy, but Johnny Magic did pretty good. But I do like the Batman 2004 one. It's very sinister. And there's also Johnny Magic's version in Under the Red Hood where he actually does move his mouth. And then when I watched a little bit of Catwoman Hunted, he actually had a full-on mask, and he actually kissed Lady's hand with his mask because Lady's teeth is like, oh man, that's gotta be uncomfortable. But what's your thoughts about Black Mask?
Yeah, as you said, your words.
That wasn't him in Under the Red Hood.
Oh, well, who put them in Under Red Hood?
Yeah, some dude named Wade Williams.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
But carry on. Yes, as you said, your words is sinister. Yeah, I give him a 8 out of 10.
I give him a 10 out of 10. He's like one of the best villains.
Not bringing up Black Adam.
Right? Of course, this is like one of the ones I got introduced to, Black Adam. There's also Injustice 2 and Justice League Action.
But hey, at least you can see Kowalski and Rico fight each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, his version of Black Adam, it was really good. I give it a solid 10 out of 10.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
And now, for the Australian, Captain Boomerang.
I actually got to introduce to him in Suicide Squad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I gotta say, for Johnny Major's Australian voice, he really did good.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I give it, yes, another 10 out of 10.
I give it a 9.
Let's see here. He was the voice of Toy Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot like how he sounded in that one. But the way his suit is, it's like it's from the 1800s.
He got to play him again in we call it Superman Doomsday, the movie.
Oh yeah, where it's like a middle-aged man.
Now with the Toy Man, do you prefer him as a human or does it actually like toy?
That's a good question. It can go in between. I get with the going for Toyman as a doll. I actually like both.
And you fresh?
I haven't got there yet, but I'll take your guys' word for it.
Okay.
I.
There's also Vigilante.
Yes, the one I mentioned about, like, man. I mean, I knew that Vigilante can seem good that one, but finding out through the YouTube clip that was John DiMaggio, like, no way that's John DiMaggio. Like, oh, wow. Because I didn't remember John DiMaggio was in Vigilante in that one part he was in. But my introduction to Vigilante was in Just Like Unlimited, where he's best partnered with Shining Knight.
I'll say.
What do you think about Vigilante and Peacemaker?
Peacemaker. Okay, that was kind of shocking a little bit.
Yeah, and I seen a clip just recently about the best moments. His personality is similar to Deadpool in a way.
What, does he not die, or does he actually, make crack-ass jokes?
Well, those jokes and stuff, and he's pretty hammy.
I see. Okay. And what's your rating for Vigilante?
It's a pretty good superhero. I give him an infinity because he's pretty dang awesome. And for John Maggio, seen as him, double infinity.
Okay. Any last characters for John, or do you want to move on?
That's it.
All right, for John, yes, infinity, one of the gods as well.
Of course.
All right.
Can't go nothing wrong with good old DiMaggio.
Now we get into D. Bradley Baker.
Yep. Okay, who should we start? Oh yes, Clock King. Like my introduction to him.
I just like the voice he puts into Clock King. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah, the German feel to it.
It kind of reminds me when he does German voices in SpongeBob.
Yeah, but the version of him in Batman the Animated Series, boy, he was serious. Like, because the reason he became a villain, because, like, his leg, because of a certain thing, like, a lawyer or something, I can't remember, but because of that incident with the mayor, and that's where he became a very tight schedule and became the Clock King. Even had his glasses, like clocks.
I see.
But for this version of Clock King in other media, his face is literally a clock.
Okay, so I get similarity. He used the same voice for. Remember when SpongeBob was doing that commercial about sponges?
I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, like the director. He's like, alright, and all that, right?
I guess I forgot.
No, because remember, it's the same one where Mr. Krabble's golfing, and you can see him talking to SpongeBob.
Okay, like if you be
about the one where SpongeBob got fan to his head?
No, it's the one. No, it's the one where he overheard Mr. Krabs saying that he might fire him, like let the little guy go.
Yeah. Oh, that one. That's a pretty forgettable episode.
Not really, especially when SpongeBob had to go through that name episode.
Yeah. Anyway, there's also a version of Clock King and Harley Quinn where he's gay.
Ooh.
But he also appeared in the Batman animated series.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. But yeah, in that version, he was voiced by the same guy that voiced Norman Osborn from Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wait.
But with D. Bradley Baker's version, I give it a 10. It's how funny the voice is to me.
Me too.
Yes.
And there's also those little germ things that Batman and Blue Beetle rescued that D. Bradley Baker voiced, which Fresh added in his D. Bradley Baker Hall of Great episode.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I did because, well, I mean, like, even though that's a minor, because.
I might think something else. My bad. There's also Felix Faust, which I got used to in Just League 2001, voiced by Roy England. I don't remember much about him in this one, but he does voice him. But he does also voice Etrigan.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
And I didn't know this until I watched this version that he rhymes.
Yeah, like when I was watching the episode, I was like, "Who are you, Dr. Seuss?"
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind, but it actually makes good rhymes. And man, the team did pretty good.
Rhymes. Jesus, are you rhyming now?
Wait, what'd I say?
What?
You don't mind about his rhymes?
God dang it.
Jesus, Christian. Are you becoming the cat in the hat that knows all about that?
I hope not.
But other than him, there's also Scarecrow.
Oh yeah, I forgot you voiced Scarecrow in that one, which is how I got introduced to him. But my favorites are Justice League, the animated series, and Injustice 2.
Other than he also voices the Brain.
Right, which is my introduction to him. Well, but that and Teen Titans 2003.
Also voicing Tin, the little guy.
Right.
He played Abraham Lincoln's assassiner. What?
Oh.
What?
John Wick's Booth?
Well.
Well, dude, that's not up, honestly.
Well, I think at that one, Batman stopped him or something. I might be wrong, but...
He also provided the dog sounds for Ace the Bat Hound.
Right.
Let's see, other characters from D.
Well, we don't need to get through all of them, though.
I know. But just to say so, I am double checking. But overall for D, nothing wrong with him. Of course, you can't get enough of him. Affinity.
That's same. All right. Now we go to Kevin Michael Richardson.
Yep. Black Manta.
Indeed. Tumble.
I love how they give him. Well, of course they have voice memos for every Black Manta, but this one I like, especially during the scene in Music Master episode where he's about to Jack Day is like, but you check the tumble, and Black Cat is like, wait, are you singing? He's like, of course I did not. Wait, yes I did. It's like, man. But his first appearance was with him and Aquaman, and the fact that Orin was like secretly taking over the throne and stuff. It's a whole different scenario. But besides this, which one is your favorite Black Manta?
Yeah, of course, Injustice 2, Suicide Squad, Hell to Play, of course, the Aquaman movie.
Well, even though he had a small role, but I still kind of like that one.
Yeah.
Too bad. One they're trying to do the second one. A lot of test writers hated it, so we might never get a sequel of it after all.
Of course, there's also the Harley Quinn series, Black Manta.
Oh yeah.
And there's also, Young Justice Black Manta.
Voiced by Carrie Payton, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's so funny. Neil Patrick Harris and Tom Kane voiced him in Robot Chicken.
Huh.
But yeah, other than that, Fred Turner is the only white actor to officially voice Black Manta in the Lego games.
Okay. Sure. And of course, he mentioned Wannabes, but we already mentioned him.
Lots of fans, of course, Detective Chimp.
I was just about to say that, and he's like one of my favorite characters. Don't patronize me, chum.
Don't you mean? Well, hello, yes, I'm Detective. Ah! You know that reference?
Was that from Teen Titans Go?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Scott Manville. I am not happy that he voiced him. I mean, I don't disrespect Scott, but I just prefer Kevin over Detective Chimp.
Yes. I kind of like the accent and how, he was portraying it. Yes, a solid 10 out of 10.
And he also voiced Starro, which I listened to his voice in Kevin Michael Richardson video compilation. And he also did... Oh yeah, that's right, which was surprising. But he actually did pretty good. It's almost... it's very close to Clancy's. Oh! Superman and Batman!
What fun!
Knock knock. Oh, a knock knock joke. Who's there?
Kill Tipsyism.
Cookies are like, it's very hard to get him to say his name backwards. Even though you can't really say his actual name right, unless you say it on purpose or something like that. I don't know. But what else has he did?
Well, you can admit, with Kevin doing high pitched voices, definitely Mr. Blake was like one of his high pitched voices.
And Demongo from Samurai Jack.
Yes, also him.
And a little bit of Cleveland Jr.
I want to say high pitch, it's like going a little bit down, but surprising at the same time.
Yeah, sure.
And what do you call it? He also voices like what was it? Keith David's character from Justice League Unlimited, I believe.
What do you mean, like Despero?
Despero?
Yeah.
I forgot he was in the show. Huh.
And of course, he voices the Brain's henchman, like the gorilla.
Oh yeah. Oh, was it One Shore or something like that?
Yeah, Mala. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I just prefer the T-Times version. No offense to Kevin.
I hear you. That's what I'm used to as well. But I definitely don't like the one in Teen Titans Black.
I see. But overall for Kevin, again, you can't question the guy. Infinity.
Yeah, made my number one fave, man. You can't go nothing wrong with my boy.
Oh, okay. Next one, Wilfred Dell.
Right. Of course, voicing Blue Beetle, which is one of my introductions to Will Friedle, besides Kim Possible.
The first time I got introduced to him was, Batman Beyond and Ben 10 Alien Force, and live action was Boy Meets World.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, comparing to the voices of Blue Beetle from his version to Injustice 2's version and then Young Justice. But I gotta say, Wilfred Dell's version, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's very similar to Ron's Double and Deadpool's.
He's a cool guy. And the fact that Blue Beetle's getting his own movie this year is pretty cool as well.
I know.
But yeah, overall, for both Will and Blue Beetle, I give them both 10 out of 10.
Me too.
Alright, next up, we got Thomas Kennedy.
Oh, you mean Tom Kane? Like
Tom Kenny. Yeah.
No, Thomas Kennedy.
This joke again.
Okay, but yeah, the first character we have in mind for Mr. Thomas is Plastic Man.
Yep, my introduction to him. And he's a very interesting superhero, even though he's not taken seriously. But in this incarnation, of course, being a former criminal, he is a tiny bit greedy. And, one of the times, when there's a robbery, he's actually eating up the money and stuff.
Yes.
But overall, he's still a really good superhero. But of course, he's trying. And of course, he has his own family, which got captured by Kite Man.
Okay, going sidetrack here. Not with Tom Kennedy's version, but I saw this clip of Plastic Man from another media where he was basically a seat, and I don't know who screamed, but she was like, "You were the seat the whole time," and he's like, "Yep, I hope you better enjoyed it."
Okay.
It's supposed to be dirty,
back
get
in the
it?
day, in 1960s or 50s, he had his own live-action show.
Plastic Man. I wonder how they did the effects back then for all the stretching.
Well, you have to look it up. There's a video about it, and you just have to see for yourself.
Who would win in a contest, Mr. Fantastic or Plastic Man?
That's a good question. Well, the difference between Plastic Man and Mr. Fantastic but Mr. Fantastic has never shapeshifted himself. Only Plastic Man can.
Well, can I add somebody else to that, Otto?
What?
Elastigirl.
That's good. Oh man, they'll get tangled up. Very good. That'll take a while for them to get untangled.
Okay then. Well,
But for his performance as Plastic Man, 10 out of 10.
Same.
Yes.
Alright.
What else did he voice it in?
Oh yeah, one of the surprising ones I found out when I was doing research about him years ago was Deadshot.
Oh yeah. I didn't remember about Deadshot. We got introduced to him through Suicide Squad.
Same here. But with his version of Deadshot, I was like, God damn, how can he have some range through deep voices?
Yeah. As far as they did really good.
I give him Infinity for that. That was badass.
Agreed.
I agree.
And there was also Babyface.
Right.
A full-grown man with a little baby head. That's why it's called Babyface.
No crap. What do you think it was called? Dollface?
But yeah, much more about this character, or was that it?
Yeah, I just like how he puts an Edward G. Robinson impression on him. Like, yeah, see, got the same problem, see?
That's pretty good.
And it's the same voice that Hank Azaria uses when he voices Chief Wiggum on The Simpsons.
Makes sense. Yeah. For Babyface, 10 out of 10.
I mean, yeah, I do like the voice, but you're just freaking weird, so just 7 for me.
Alright, that's fair.
And there's also Amazing Man and Mirror Master.
Oh, definitely Mirror Master. I found his powers to be, like, cool when I learned about him.
I got used to him and Justice League Doom.
I especially like the voice and accent he gives to like Mirror Master.
What kind of accent did he have?
Kind of sound like Southern a little bit, but the clip I watched, he was like 1 and 2 and 3, like it was pretty awesome.
Okay.
But yeah, again, one of the greats, and I give him Infinity Day as well.
Right, cool.
All right, next up we're up to Bird Burden.
Red Tornado.
Right, the Red Tornado. My introduction to him. And yeah, being an actual robot, and yeah, of course he tried to fit in. Of course it's like one Christmas episode, like he tried to sing Jingle Bells, but his voice is so robotic, it's hard to do it. But yeah, and also in that one, Batman, there's like this one toy as a kid he didn't want, and he's got mad, but yeah, it's a whole different scenario. But he's a really awesome guy. I even built his gun, but voice destroyed him because he turned evil. And then, like I mentioned before, he got killed.
Yeah, but I do like the voice and the character design. I give it this awesome.
I gave it 50.
Yeah, another surprise one Corey did was the Killer Moth, because I'm just used to like Thomas and Church's version, but when I heard Corey's version, it was pretty good. Especially putting his own twist to it, like, "Oh, Batman, what are you going to do about it now?" Kind of like that kind of voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it 10 out of 10 surprisingly.
An 8, because I don't remember much about this version of Killer Moth.
But surprisingly, Corey Burton is one of the few actors to play both Batman and Joker in this video.
Oh, so I guess Troy Baker isn't the only one.
Yeah, because he voiced the Scooby-Doo's version of Joker, and he played other versions of Batman's in that one episode.
Yeah.
Let's see, another one. Another one by DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Do you know a character like False Face?
No.
Yes, I do. Oh, it's like, you know when they show those, introductions before they get an actual episode, it was the first appearance of Detective Chim, and it's like a mystery thing, and this woman turned out to be someone else named Falseface. It's Matt, and yeah, that's the only time you see Falseface.
And don't forget, Dr. Magnus.
Good Magnus.
You don't remember him?
Yeah.
He's basically, like, I feel like, wait, he was in the same episode where all, like, what do you call it, iron, gold, silver, and everybody else was pinned that.
Oh, you mean him? Okay.
Well.
Oh, well, I know that he's the one that created the middleman.
Oh, okay. But speaking of that, it was in Mercury.
Right. This is basically anger from inside out.
That's funny. And other than that, yes, again, he was one of the voices of Thomas Wayne. And let's see, other than that, that's pretty much it. I just appreciate his work during the show. Again, another Infinity.
Of course.
Now we get to Greg Ellis. Yeah. My introduction to him was through Transformers Rescue Bots when we took up for Tim Curry.
I don't know how I got this to him, honestly.
Don't remember either.
But yeah, his main role is like the Gentleman Ghost.
Right, okay, that's my main introduction to him, and Gentleman Ghost. Like, he and Batman had a history, like, blame Batman for his death and stuff. You just have to watch it and see. So yeah, that's a whole different thing.
He also voices Dr. Fate in this one.
I don't remember Dr. Fate in this one, but I do like the one in Justice League Unlimited.
Good one. He also voiced a nuclear engineer. Very much was a Cavalier, I believe that's how you say it. But yeah, I gotta say, for an Englishman himself, he does pretty good with these voices.
But I don't like the one in the Titans Black movie. Oh no, it was Titans Titans Go.
Red Eye Yankovic version. Okay, next up we got Grayzilla Griffin voicing Black Canary.
Yes, my introduction to Black Canary as a whole. What are your thoughts about her?
Beautiful, beautiful everything. And oh wait, what you say?
I said she's awesome. Because with her powers, it's really unique in my opinion.
Yeah, I can have a high-pitched voice, similar to Echo.
It kind of reminds me of Screaming Mimi from Superhero Squad a little bit.
Yeah, and finding out that she was actually a superhero in disguise, that was a plot twist.
Oh yeah. For her Black Canary, yeah, she pulled it off, especially I already mentioned this, the singing with her Huntress and Catwoman.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And not only that, she also sang in the Music Advisor episode, which Music Advisor immediately fell in love with her. Oh yeah, that's another thing that Jeff Barrett is saying. He actually sang as Batman's singing voice.
Yeah, we just said that.
But yeah, for Black Canary, 10 out of 10.
Agree. She's pretty awesome.
And other than that, she played Daphne, of course, in this one, and she played one of the Robins.
Oh yeah, it's like a Japanese anime-ish type.
But Bridger's Collins, of course, Infinity.
Of course. You can't think of that.
Next up is Tom Everett Scott, the voice of Booster Gold.
My introduction to him, and yeah, his personality, he's from the future, and he's like, hey, I'm this cool guy, but we've never heard of you. Oh, man. And he has an assistant called,
Skeets.
crap, I forgot what. Yeah, thank you, Skeets. And yeah, what are your opinions about him?
Okay, no offense. My personal favorite is from Justice League Action, where he's voiced by Dietrich.
Oh yeah, and there's also one with Justice League Unlimited where he has his own focused episode, but that's hard to explain.
But yeah, I think he's really cool.
Yeah, if it's not mistaken for Green Lantern, like in Justice League Unlimited.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
One is green and one is yellow. Can't get that wrong.
Well, apparently a couple of people did.
But yeah, for his version, it's not bad, but it's just preferred Dietrich's version. I give it an 8 out of 10.
I give him a 9.
And yeah, speaking of Skeets, Billy West.
Right. Basically his loyal assistant.
Well, yes. And your ranking?
9.
Okay. Alright, next up we got Nicholas Guest, who voiced Martian Manhunter in Question.
Right. I also question one episode, but I don't know, and this one is pretty interesting. But I prefer Jeffrey Combs as Batman and Scooby-Doo and Justice League Unlimited.
I see. For me, this is not my first introduction to Nicholas Guest. I first got introduced to him in Ben 10.
Who are you playing, Ben 10?
Clancy.
Right.
Yeah. But, yeah, his version of Martian Manhunter and The Question, they're pretty good. I both give them 10 out of 10.
Me too.
And now to Jason Marsden voicing, was it Paco, I believe that's what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that blonde dude.
No.
What?
What? No, not no. Like it's Jaime's friend or brother or whoever he is.
Oh, that. What? I don't know. Oh, him. Yeah. I'm guessing he's his roommate or something like that. It didn't really explain.
But yeah, other than voicing Cam, he also voices Speedy and Scooby-Doo's version.
I'll be right back. Someone's at the door.
Okay. And Pee Wee Herman, so all Rubens.
Yep. Oh, Batman is like a really powerful alternate dimension version of Batman. Self-proclaimed #1 fan of him, and he thinks he can make the show better, which of course backfired since he's the one who canceled the show.
And what was your introduction to Paul Rubens other than Pee Wee Herman? For me, it was the live-action Smurfs movie.
It was this. Before I learned anything about Pee Wee Herman.
Oh right, yeah. I remember now. It was Chowder.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that too. Oh man.
You have failed this test because I'm allergic to mayo.
You didn't say that
And he
before.
should have told them that he's allergic to mayo in the first place.
As a great chef, you should know about my allergic reactions and all that bullshit, man.
Like, how is one person supposed to know what you're allergic to? Like, you don't know if you're allergic to nuts, pollen, mayo, ketchup, or any other food that you might be allergic to. But no, you just had to be some self-proclaimed dickhead.
Alright, but other than that, yes. Paul Rubens as Batman, yeah, it was questionable at first, but it was pretty funny at the same time.
Right?
But yeah, I give him a 10 out of 10.
I give him a 7. I don't like him that much.
Oh, okay. And for the rest of the cast, we did Winterfell as well. But now let's get to our thoughts, our final results.
Alright. Fresh?
Oh, what? Like, what? Is it still on or something? That's what you're asking? Or?
No. About your rating.
Oh, yes, I do give it, like, infinity, because I was so glad to honor to just watch much more of this show, and it's now officially one of my favorites DC series, and I just like everything so much about it.
Well, I'm glad.
For me, didn't watch that much because here's the thing, I was originally gonna watch the show, but I had a split decision. It was either Brave and the Bold or Spectacular Spider-Man, and I chose Spectacular Spider-Man.
Of course you did. But you won't be upset about this show. This is pretty good. If you have HBO Max, which I recommend having your mom get if you have a laptop.
No, I don't have HBO Max. I have my ways of watching shows. Because I know this guy that knows this guy, who knows this guy, who knows this guy,
Yeah, who knows this guy? 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 Who knows this guy?
You're right. I should be more careful. In fact, you should tell me more ways to not attract the sea bear than he does it anyway, because he.
Squidward, you have to draw a circle. Get in the circle, Squidward.
Anyway, my score, of course, infinity, since I've seen every episode, and the storylines were on key on point, and they should do something like this. Well, they technically did with Marvel, just adding the original animation back in the 1950s, but if they did like the animation like Batman Brave the Bold, that would be pretty interesting.
Cool.
And that's a wrap.
Thank you.